on in, Blazar.
Truck down there.
Blazar, you do not look happy
No.
at all. What's going on? What's the vibe like right now in the tribe? Mojo?
It is horrendous. I didn't think any of us want anyone to go. And to top it off, we only had 10 minutes to talk. So I think that just made everyone go crazy because no one wants to see anyone here leave. And it's just throwing out whatever seems to be caught. And I think we're all very emotional about it. And I think no matter which one of us end up leaving, I think we're all going to be absolutely devastated.
Mm-hmm. So then what do you go off of? How do you base your vote?
I think it's just putting my trust in the people that I trust. I feel like I've been really honest and open with everyone, and just going with what I think the majority of people have said they're gonna do.
So let's see. Jorge, in that last challenge, you guys were ahead in the first two parts, and then in a devastating twist, you ended up losing in the end. What do you think happened?
I think that's a great question. I think we all know that the puzzle maze that we did is an equalizer, and I think they got ahead of us somehow. I think that we did our best and tried to communicate the way that we knew how, but for some reason they got in front of us,
Yeah.
which is not at fault to anybody here.
And then James, tell me about last vote. So you had Carrie on your tribe. She didn't start with you. From the sounds of it, it seemed like she was maybe the easy vote. So how do you go into now? It's just Blazar. Like, how do you do it now?
There's no easy votes here. And my mind has been attacking me since we lost. And I don't know how to fix it. And I've been keeping something from all of you guys. And it's on this game. But a week ago my father died. And we didn't have a good relationship. The broken little boy inside of me never let him back into my life. And now I'm here with people that feel like my family. I don't want to let anyone go. I saw the challenge, and I knew it was things I was good at, so I just wanted to put the team on my back, and I feel like I let everyone down. No. I can't get out of my head right now. And I don't want to fucking tell one people one thing and do another. I'm not here for first place. I came here to heal. I'm healing, but it's so much more painful than I ever expected. I love these people so much, and I didn't think that would happen. And I just fucked up at the moment. I'm beating myself up for a week. This is hell. I'm hurting myself because all I know is pain. I'm fucking losing my mind right now.
A lot of emotions coming from the Blazar. I mean, James, opening up like that just shows how close and connected you all are to each other. So, this is not going to be easy.
I just want people to know these games are not just about first place. It's not just about being the best. It's not about lying to people like it's a skill or being the best in every fucking challenge. I didn't know who I was before this game. I left my home state, I changed my name, I left everything behind. And I found who I was here, and I empowered myself here, and now I'm just gentle, reserved, like, refined man, and I'm so proud of that. But being here this time is so much different, and I don't want to go home right now because I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I just want people to understand that you get so much more out of this than a placement, than a prize. Like, I live with 3 people that I have played games with, and I would take a bullet for them. And it just really fucking sucks because I don't want to vote any of these people. I want to vote every single person out on the other tribe, and then just get to us. And then I don't even care if they vote me out. Like, I'm not here to win. I'm just here to heal, and everything is healing and helping. Wow, I feel so much better now that I stopped holding that in.
Good.
And you're right, we are a family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forever.
Does anyone else need any? Anyone down
I'm
here?
okay.
Everyone good?
I got my shit.
More?
All right. So, G, tell me about when you didn't have to come to tribal council and your tribe did have a break. What was that like?
Yeah, I think we all need to, me, myself included, think back in that moment because the joy that radiated out of all of us when we won, it wasn't even performative. It wasn't, because sometimes, you know, it's like you want to, it's like we all instinctively just felt so proud of ourselves, and we needed that. Like, I was getting a little worried about our morale because, like, we've been so positive, but we started to, I feel like we could feel it, we were getting down. And so back at the camp, it was all smiles, and I hope we all remember that when things get hard. There's like, I don't even know if there's been a team like this in Survivor history. I mean, like, there really hasn't been a tribe like us. If that sounds like full of ourselves, whatever, but I just think like this is going to go down in history as a really, really, really special group of people. So it was really good, and this really sucks.
I heard that last round there was maybe some big searching for idols.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Together?
Yeah.
Openly?
Yes.
Yes. So what's the plan there? Are you trying to get something together? Did you find anything?
I think if you can't tell, we're very close,
Yeah.
and we want us to succeed. And so, you know, we're anticipating a swap. We're anticipating some crazy twist you're gonna throw at us, some kind of new curse, and we want to be the ones to have whatever's out there. I don't think anyone found anything, unfortunately, but we, as a tribe, it's not a question, it's not an act, it's genuine, and we want to be the ones to be in the final 8. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but we want to be prepared for whatever is thrown our way and do it together.
And I wanna circle it back to asking about Amanda. So, you know, you guys had a really close bond with Amanda from everything you've told me. Angela, if you guys meet up with them again, are you planning on trying to reconnect those bonds? What's the plan with
I think we all are. We're counting Amanda as one of us, as we always have. I know that she, at this point, has spent more time with them than she did with us, but we've had full conversations about Amanda without her being there. We feel like we know her. We know her journey that she's been on while she's been here. We know how important it is to her. We've seen her highs, we've seen her lows, even when we were not with her. And so, like, she is part of this tribe, and we are hoping that she pulls any connection she can to the tribe that she's on, but she's ours. Is that too strong?
It's not strong enough.
Kevin, any talk or speculation on any galaxy curses that may be into effect in the future?
Other than where the hell are they? I mean, we've had conversations about what they could be. Is it an advantage? Is it a disadvantage? Is it something to hurt the other tribe? Does it hurt yourself? Could you lose a vote? So there's a lot of speculation around what the galaxy curses may be, but as you alluded to earlier, we all went on a search today, and no idols, no galaxy curses were found to my knowledge. So that's the biggest question right now: is do they exist?
Okay.
Kind of like aliens.
Ah. Well, we were told that
Clever
they
catch.
do.
Clever.
I don't believe it till I see it.
Right.
And we were told that there's idols and curses as well, so I guess we'll see.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's what we see.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone spoke. I didn't target a question at everybody. I think we're good to go. I have enough information. But if you want to say any last things before we go, the only thing, Marisa, I guess I want to hear more about trust. Like, how do you build trust in a game like this when, I mean, you've close bonds, but it hasn't been that long. So how do you prove your trust?
Oh, honestly, I don't know that. Yeah, the close bonds make a big difference with trust, because the trust comes with, it's the game, whereas the bonds and the relationship are, I feel, real, and in the game or outside the game, I think that those bonds can exist because trust this is a game. So I feel like trusting anybody and what they say, it's kind of silly, like, in a way. Like, I don't know, I feel like, because they can not turn on you, because I don't feel that way with this tribe, but, you can be the next name, and that doesn't diminish the relationships or what you've talked about or what you've shared or anything. So I think it's different.
Yeah.
Trust in relationships.
I mean, I almost asked you all. Now I'll just ask Savannah. You did speak up, but Savannah. So how do you navigate, personal relationships and game relationships? Because, we are playing a game. Mm-hmm. You are all gamers. You signed up for this. So how do you bridge the gap?
I mean, that's the $1 million question right there. Like I said, it'd be easy if you hated people to base your strategy on that. When you don't have that, it gets very hard to do. I think it is clear, because we've had such good times, who are the people coming to you in those good times and continuing to progress forward in a game relationship sense, and on top of the emotional, personal relationship. You need both. And then if you hear otherwise, or if they're, doing other things, that's a way to lose trust, and a way to gain trust is to continue to have those conversations. And you have to trust somebody if you want to make it in this game, and I'm hoping I put the trust in the right people this round. So.
All right, any final remarks from anybody?
Whoever goes out right now, you better win that fucking battle back.
Please,
I have
please,
final remarks.
Please.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I totally meant it. Like, I totally mean it when I say, like, I know I might get voted out today. I know I might be voted out tomorrow or whatever. But there are, like, literally, I feel like I actually built relationships with each of you, and I hope it's not one-sided. It could be, but I really feel like those relationships matter. And I think that each relationship you have teaches you something, and really figuring out what that something is for each person that you've met, I think is really important. And I also just want to shout out to the challenges. coming in as, you know, I'm obviously quite a bit older than most of the people on the tribe. I came in worried about building connections, which is so ironic now because that wasn't my issue. I mean, and I should have known about myself. My issue is the strategizing and the lying. It's not me. It's not me. So coming into this game and thinking that I would be different in a game than I am in real life was silly. I didn't speak about the challenges, but yeah, the challenges too. I came in because I wanted to do them and show myself that I could do them. And I think there's been some discussion that I wasn't necessarily great at the challenges, but I will definitely stand by that I was no worse than anyone else when you put everything together, all the challenges together. I think I held my own, and that's important for me to say because I think the perception could just be because I am 52 and not 24, and my body's, you know, a 52-year-old body. But, yeah.
I don't think you have to.
Nobody
Yeah,
can say
some
yes.
ageism.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I don't think anyone said that about your
No.
challenge.
You did.
You crushed it, girl.
Yeah,
You're killing it.
Get her in a pool.
Okay, great. Well, with that, it is time to vote. So we're going to start with Jorge. But before we do, I just want to let you know there are no galaxy curses or idols hidden at the voting booth. So please don't look. You can look. Don't look. We just want to hurry it up. It's hot. You're in the sun.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Jorge.
You need the water phone?
Yep, there you go.
Go ahead, you go home for a second. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thank you.
Evan, time to vote. First vote. Jorge. Next vote. Marisa. One vote Jorge, one vote Marisa. Next vote. G. One vote Jorge, one vote Marisa, one vote G. G. We have one vote Jorge, one vote Marisa, two votes G. Next vote. Marisa. We have one vote Jorge, two votes G, two votes Marisa. Marisa. One vote Jorge, two votes G, three votes Marisa. Next person voted out of Survive, Galaxy Curse. Marisa. Marisa, your tribe has spoken. Please bring me your torch. Yeah.
I'll take another one if you want.
Super fun. You guys made this so much fun. Seriously.
And for real, battle back, girl.
So much fun.
Rachel, that's nothing about your ability, by the way. We all think you're a legend. You are a legend. And if there's a comeback, you know you're going to smash it. We have faith.
You got
We
this.
love
Kick
you.
ass, please.
You too.
Can you give her a light? Yeah.
Go get some kick off.
Okay.
I should know this.
All right. Marisa, with that, your tribe has spoken.
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta stop doing this shit, y'all. We gotta get together. I
Exactly.
can't do it anymore. Win.
Okay, Blazar. That was
I am here with our 5th eliminated contestant on Survive Galaxy Curse Season 2. Marisa, how are you feeling after you were just voted out?
I feel totally at peace. Like, I just feel at peace. Like, I came, I did this. I think a lot of people in life don't do things that challenge themselves in ways that they know they need to be challenged in order to grow. And that's really important to me, that to keep doing things like that, because I know I have, my heart is like, way takes over my brain. Like I've tried for 52 years to have them balance out, but it just is reality. So I knew coming in, I don't know why I said I don't know why I didn't say that, like at the up front. I should have. So that realization's super cool too, that like I thought I was coming in and nervous about building relationships, and then that almost immediately I realized, wait, no, that's not gonna be my problem in this game. My problem is gonna be that I can't build those relationships and then play the game. I mean, so that's super interesting to me because, I just think that relationships, I've always told myself, I'm not good at, or people don't like me, or I grew up with that kind of narrative through my childhood, only not with family, but I had a really tough time, and it affected me for lots of years. Really hard time meeting people and making friends. So I thought that would be my challenge, and it wasn't, which is cool.
What did you learn about yourself out here, Marisa?
Gosh, well, that's one thing I learned about myself. Like I learned that, what I was seeking with Survivor and trying to challenge myself, I learned that it wasn't the relationships that I needed to learn. I needed to learn that those relationships, like what am I going to do because of that? Like, can I be on Survivor, right? Like, would that be a good thing for me to do? Would it be a good fit? And honestly, as much as I absolutely loved this experience, I don't know that my heart could take it. Honestly, it sounds so stupid, but I just don't know that I was built that way. But I love it. I love the drama. I love the people. Love the challenges. Like, it was awesome.
Would you consider yourself a super fan of the show? And maybe tell the viewers what you do every Wednesday night.
I'm not a super fan. Like, I could answer trivia questions because my memory sucks, but I have watched every season, most of them twice. I've watched all of Australian Survivor. I plan to watch, I love it. Ever since I was, started watching the show, first season, I have always said Wednesday night is my date with Jeff. So that's what I call it, is my date with Jeff. And I had a big crush on him for a while. Now not so much, but so my dates with Jeff have been going on for 22 years, and I love that this is something that my daughter Faith and I bond over. We watch it religiously. Like, we count down until it's time for Survivor to start. We go out to the grocery store. We get snacks that we want to eat during the show. We don't miss an episode. And so to have that with somebody, especially a 16-year-old girl who you have kids and you hear, oh, the teenage years are going to be horrible, but I haven't found that with any of my 3 kids, and I've bonded in different ways with them, and this one just happened to be Survivor with my daughter, but it's awesome to have that.
Perfect. So if you're out there listening, Jeff, we need a live stopping in what is it, Boise, Idaho?
Boise, Idaho. Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Anything you think you could have done differently in this game to not have been the 5th eliminated contestant?
It took me until day 2, the morning of day 2, to realize that I wasn't trusting my gut enough, and I'm a very much trust your gut. You go with what you, like, I make decisions based on my gut. And it took me until day 2 to realize that there were a couple people on my tribe that, and I didn't know who they were, but I realized it, pretty quickly, that they had initially come across to me as, when they told me that they came up to me and approached me and said, hey, I really want to, work with you. You seem like a great person on this. It didn't ring true. And there was 2 people that it didn't ring true with. And I don't know for sure it was those people, but it could have been. I don't know. I felt like it was in the end.
So if you had to pick off of the rest of your tribe or the other tribe, who is your winner pick? Who do you think has this game on lock?
Who do I think is going to win, not who I want to win?
You can answer both.
Oh. Well, I have to say, I don't know anything about any of the other tribes. Like, I thought I would know more about them, meet them more, but, so I'm not going to pick anybody there. On our tribe, I worry about, well, not worry, I think that there's 2 people in our tribe who are not as empathetic and like have that natural character to them, and I think they're playing the game a lot harder than anybody thinks they are. So, you want me to like give names?
Yeah, absolutely. This is your time.
I love them all, but Jorge gave me a feeling of distrust on the morning of day 2. I don't know why. And I think that he's a strong guy. He's very likable. He's, good in challenges. He's competitive. And I think that if he doesn't get voted out because of that, which definitely could happen, then he has a good shot at it, for sure.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add about your experience here? Any shout outs, any thank yous? This would be your last.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, shout out to my husband who, was encouraging me or was very supportive of me doing this crazy adventure. And being, you would think that 16 and 17-year-old kids are easier than toddlers, but sometimes it can be tough. So he's been home with them. So thank you, Brian. And my kids were amazing, and I have to totally give a shout out to all 3 of them, because without exception, all 3 of them, because I was nervous in the months leading up to this and the weeks, and when I would doubt myself and say, why am I doing this? Like, I'm going to be so embarrassed if I get voted out first, or whatever I would say. They were like, their response was, Mom, why would you be embarrassed? There's 20 people in the world doing this, and you're one of them. Like, all those people that you might be embarrassed because of, they didn't come out here and do it. And I love that they have that empathy and that understanding of how important that is in life too. They recognize that you can do hard things, and you can do it while you're still scared, and while you're, really nervous about what might happen, and also have the realization that they don't need to be embarrassed. Like, if they fail, like, it's okay to fail. And it's not really a failure. It's just you tried something and maybe it didn't work out, but you tried. And there's a lot of people that don't try.
Absolutely.
So.
Great life lessons, and I'm sure your kids are super proud of
I
you,
miss
and
you guys.
I hope they're watching.
Oh, I can't wait to talk
we
to
loved
them.
having you on this season. As a reminder, this season of Survive's theme was Galaxy Curse.
Yes.
You are standing by a cursed flag.
Oh God, I didn't even notice that.
Did you want to search around it for a second? Maybe look in the back of it. See if you. Oh, you found something. Maybe do you want to read that out loud on camera?
Alert, alert. The aliens have decided to give you a second chance. Would you like to head to the Elimination Galaxy? and wait for your opportunity to make it back into the game, the choice is yours. Choose wisely. Oh my God. So as at peace as I am with going out, before I left and I watched the episode where somebody had this choice, and I think it was the older woman, I can't remember her name right now, and with my kids, I think, and my husband in the room, I said, why would you not take a second chance? That'd be crazy. Of course you're going to do the second chance. So, you know, I kind of think I have to honor that, even though, yeah, part of me is like ready to be at peace some more.
Awesome. Well, we will leave it at that for now. Say goodbye to Marisa.
Like it. Oh shit. Okay, what does that mean?
Awesome. So you can keep that.
Okay.